Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is super exciting. We are doing an empties video. I haven't done one of these in ages and I've got a ton of empties. Yay! I've got a lot to go through and we're going to be talking about repurchases and things that I might pass on and formulation and all sorts of goodness. So if you are interested in this kind of content, please go ahead and give it a like, give it a subscribe. And if you're new here, hello, my name is Amber. I'm a former hairdresser turned failed beauty blogger. I did take a 3-year break and now I am back and I'm trying to build my community back up and build back up my channel. So again, if you find any value in this content, please go ahead and give it a like and let's get into it. I am up early, I am in a good mood, and I have a ton of empties to talk about with you guys today. So I'm really hoping that you guys are super stoked about this, and I really appreciate all the love, all the comments and stuff on the last couple of videos. Can I just tell you how amazed I am by this community that we're building and just how engaged you guys are? I am shocked every single day when I get another comment from someone either about a makeup look or something I reviewed or whatever. I'm so happy to be here and I'm so happy to give you guys as much information as possible. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you because it really does mean a lot to me, and I appreciate all the views and all of the comments and all the likes, and just you guys in general are just freaking amazing. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. Some of this stuff is older and I've been using up as fast as possible. So I know that there is a lot of controversy against, the wet wipes, but I do like them for some things, but most of the time I'll show you, where is it? More often than not, when I'm doing my makeup or taking it off, I'm using my magic eraser, but I do tend to buy these not as often as I used to, so I'm trying to slowly cut back. And I only have 2. I usually go through like 6, so that's a big jump for me. And this one is the Neutrogena Makeup Cleansing Towelettes and the Equate Original Clean Wet Cleansing Towels. These ones are good. I don't find them to be overly drying on my skin. If I'm doing swatches is when I usually use these. I used to use them for my full face, but that's what the magic eraser is for, so I use these more for swatches and things like that, just because it's so much easier. If they had the little round guys, I think that you can buy them now. They have the magic eraser little guys that you can use for swatches, so I might go ahead and invest in those. It just makes it so much easier because I can just wash them and reuse them. So I'm hoping that I will never have to use these again, but we'll see, because there's a ton of chemicals in them too, not great for your skin. So there's that. Let's see what else. Let's talk about some skincare since we're in here and we're talking about skin. I've got a few things. So I've got a few things for skincare. I've got some hair care and makeup. So let's talk about skincare first. So this is the Ultra Calming Mist from Dermalogica. It is a smoothing mist that helps minimizes discomfort, burning and itching, and you are to use it post cleanse to lock in hydration and prime skin for ultra calming products like moisturizers and things like that. I tend to use this because I'm so red and it kind of calms that down, but I do have another product that I've been using for that specific reason as well, and I think I like it better. But this one is the Ultra Calming Mist. It looks like this. It took me forever to go through this, but I did like it. The smell kind of got to me after a while. I'm a huge person into smells, and after a while I get a little bit irritated by it. I like something that's going to be non-scented, but this does have a little bit of a scent. It is more spa-like. I think that I'm going to move past this onto the next spray that I'm going to show you that's a little bit more up my alley, and I feel like it did a little bit more for me. But I did like this. If you guys are, married to Dermalogica, they have wonderful, wonderful products, and I do have other things that I use from them that are like holy grail religious things that I use from them because of the fact that they are just such a good brand. Let's see, the next one that I am going to be moving towards and away from the Ultra Calming Mist is the Tower 28 SOS spray. They just came out with a serum that I'm going to be picking up too in my next Sephora order. I used this little mini because I wanted to try it. I did get this during the Sephora sale and I used it up so quickly. I just loved it. So I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this guy in the big bottle, but I love this stuff. It worked really well. It calmed my angry skin. And since I haven't been using it, I have a couple of breakouts going on here, especially because it's that time of the month as well. I think that this is definitely something that I need to have in my kind of normal regimen, because the Ultra Calming Mist was good. I think this is better. And I had no idea. You know, once I used that up, I was kind of looking through different things on the the Sephora sale. And I really was looking for something that was going to be a little bit more updated. And I found Tower 28, and it has changed the game for me. So I will definitely be buying this and the serum that they just came out with. If you guys want a skincare routine that I do for my skin, if that's interesting to you, because I am more on the combo dry side, please go ahead and let me know, and I'm happy to do that. So the next thing from Dermalogica that is holy grail, I cannot live without. I think that there is a dupe out there from Honest Beauty, but I haven't tried it yet. And once this is gone, I will be purchasing that to kind of see if it is something that's almost a duplicate. And what I'm talking about is a daily microfoliant, and this is the refill that I bought during the Sephora sale as well. I love this stuff. I love it so much. It works so well with my skin. What happened is, way back when, I used to get these little bumps that were underneath the skin that you could essentially roll out after it had like come somewhat to the surface, but it wasn't like all the way there. And it was just like bumps, just really nasty little whitehead bumps that were just underneath the skin, and I hated it. And it was all along my jawline. It was the worst. What got rid of that was the Daily Microfoliant. This has a salicylic acid base in it, and what it does is just pull everything to the surface, so you do purge a little bit before it gets better. But I used it like 2 to 3 times a week, and it just made my skin feel so clean and so, I don't know how to explain it. It was like a polish for your skin, and it's just so good. And the funny thing is it comes out in a powder. You add a little water and get your hands nice and foamy with the product, and you just go in after cleansing, and you just go in and kind of massage it into your skin, and it just leaves your skin with this polished feel that's clean. It doesn't feel overly drying, and it had salicylic acid, so it got rid of all those bumps, and my skin has never looked better. So this is something that is like holy grail, but I do want to try the one from Honest Beauty. I think it's oh God, what is it called? Now I need to know. I need to know what it's called, because if I'm going to be talking about it, it's exactly the same product, but I don't know if it has salicylic acid in it, and that's like a huge thing for me. I really need to have that in my product because of the adult acne that I get, especially because I'm using so many different products on my face. Okay, so it is from Honest Beauty. It is a Skin Sweep Exfoliating Powder Cleanser. So it's very similar to this, and it is $22 at Ulta. So I will probably be purchasing that because I do want to see if the texture is the same, but I don't think that it's the same product, but we'll see. So we do have some face masks here, some sheet masks. This is from Carnua, and I've had these in my collection for a little bit, but I just never broke into them. And I finally opened the box up, and it was like a set of 5. The ones I have here is an exfoliating face mask. All right, this one is for oily combination and problem skin. I had my husband use this. He said that it was very cooling on the skin. Obviously, the sheet mask was slimy because of the fact that it's a sheet mask. They all are. But he said it was a very cool feeling on his skin, and he didn't feel like there was any kind of layer that was left behind, and it felt nice and hydrating. So, and he does have more on the oily side. He's got more congested skin, and it's more on that oily side, but he said that he really liked this for that. But he does have a beard, so it was kind of hard to wear a face mask with a beard on. If I was to do it again, I'd probably just cut it, cut it up so that it was just like the top part for him. But he said he liked it, so that's always good. I used at the same time the Age Defying Mask, and this one is for aging sensitive skin, which I definitely have, and it reduces the signs of aging, helps restore moisture, revitalizes dry skin. So I use this guy, and I loved it. I felt very hydrated. It didn't feel like I was left with a film on my skin after it kind of dried down and seeped into the skin. I feel like it's really nice because it does settle, and you can just lay there and just let it kind of sink into the skin. But I did feel like the next couple of days my skin was a lot more hydrated, so I would definitely buy a couple more of these. I want to try a couple different flavors and see how those go, but this brand is actually pretty good. I was really impressed with it, so I definitely would invest my money in buying some more sheet masks from them. And maybe if they have eye patches, I'd probably buy some eye patches too. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into skincare now, because I definitely have very similar taste, and apparently I don't know, I'm weird, because once I find something I like, I just kind of go for it. And I love me some LeaveIn Conditioner. I usually go in with my Sebastian Drench shampoo and really lather up, and I just love it because it cleans the scalp so good. It's not overly drying, and I feel like the ends of my hair do not get stripped by it. So that's what I use as my shampoo. I have for years, and it's just a really good product. And then what I like to do is use a very small amount of conditioner on those very bottom tips of my hair, because of the fact that I've got so much of it and the ends get so dry so quickly. I just don't want to put so much conditioner like through the mid shaft or the ends, just because I feel like it weighs it down, and then I've got I just feel like it gets oilier faster, so I can't go as long in between washes. So I'll use just a little bit of conditioner on the ends, but I do like to add my leave-in conditioner after I get out and it's towel dry. This is the ABBA, and this is a complete all-in-one leave-in spray. I love the smell of this, and I feel like it's kind of in between these guys. This one is not a super thick textured or like thick product that's trying to be sprayed through a small sprayer, but I do like the smell of it, and I feel like it left my hair very soft and supple. I didn't feel like it was overly drying at all. It was good. It was very good. I think that I will probably try some other products out, just because that's kind of what I do. Is I buy the minis, I'll try them out, see if I like them, and if they're holy grail status, then I'll buy the big bottles. But I go through these so fast that it's like I try a ton of different hair products too. But I did like this one, and the smell is really nice. It's not overpowering, which is a big deal for me because I'm super sensitive to smells. Let's see here. We have the Matrix Miracle Creator Multitasking Treatment. This one is very thin. I feel like I have to go through a lot more product with this one before I actually feel like it's coating my hair. This one is just a skosh thicker than that, and I didn't feel like I had to go through as much product. Somebody who has more fine hair would really like that one, the Matrix one, because of the fact that it is thinner. It's not going to leave your hair super weighed down. And then I do have It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. Again, I have used this for years, and it's so dense. And after using the other ones, I kind of like more of a middle ground. I feel like you could probably water this down and shake it up and then use it. I feel like it just is too thick for my hair, and it tends to be, let's see here, the first ingredient is water and alcohol, and I feel like it does dry your hair out just a little bit more than the other ones, so I probably would not pick this up because I found other products I like better. Okay, so I have the Living Proof Curl Defining Styling Cream, and this is a light hold, extra conditioning, and anti-frizz and humidity. I do like this product. I feel like it's a little bit too heavy for my hair. I put a little bit in when it's towel dried and let it air dry, and then I will go in with a deep barrel waver once my hair is dry, and I still feel like I feel a lot of the cream in my hair even though I brushed through it. I definitely will not repurchase this. I would like to try some Diva Curl products and see how that works with my hair, but my hair is so wavy naturally that, you know, I just gotta find something that doesn't leave my hair with such a film on it, because I feel like with the leave-in conditioner, it's really nice and hydrating, but this just leaves my hair kind of with it's gunky feeling. I just feel like I have to wash my hair again. So I'm gonna try something else. Okay, so I've got a few things here that I have pretty much used up, but it's starting to break, so I'm kind of like hesitant to use it anymore. What I'm talking about is the Natasha Denona Bronze and Glow. I bought this forever ago. It looks like this, and I panned it, and it's starting to break a little bit, so I'm trying my best to like be done with it. I didn't use this for contour or highlight. I used this for my eyes and I loved it. I use this for my crease for just a little bit of depth on that outer corner. It's beautiful. I love the tone of it. And then let me see if I can get some of this so I can show you what it looks like. This is what I put all over the lid because it was so glittery. I couldn't use it as a highlight, unfortunately, but like, it's just beautiful on the lid. And I don't know why this is marketed the way it is. So yeah, I don't know. This is just overly glittery and I couldn't see myself using that on my cheeks or on my cheekbones or whatever, but I love it underneath the brow bone and all over the lid. It's gorgeous. And then this color is perfect for a crease color, and I just ended up using it that way. I mean, this is one of the most traveled products I have in my collection. I loved it. I probably will not repurchase it because I did buy the Natasha Denona tan palette during the Sephora sale, and I want to try that. I feel like those colors are a little bit more up my alley. I definitely would not repurchase this, even though I did love it as an eyeshadow. So I did end up using up my Hard Candy Sheer Envy setting spray, the matte spray. I used this up and it was all right. I didn't find it to be good or bad, so I probably would not repurchase it just because it's not something that I'm like totally thrilled about. It's not my jive anymore. I used to love matte finishes, but I do dewy setting mists now. So yeah, I'm probably going to pass on this, but it'd be good for oily skin if you are oily. I do have the Milani Make It Dewy setting spray. I won't be repurchasing this because I don't like the sprayer on it. I feel like it's a fire hydrant and it just leaves my skin with a ton of dewdrops. Not cute. I'm not a huge fan, so I will be passing on this. I will stick with my Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. All right, so this is the number 7 Airbrush Away Radiance Boosting Primer. I like this, but I feel like it is a little too reflective for me. It's got kind of like a weird, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I can put it on the back of my hand if there's any left. Oh, there is. Okay. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but it's got like a pink reflect in it, and it's just not something that I am into all over my face. And I mean, it's really pretty, but like, I don't know, it's weird. It's just a weird product, and I used it up and I'm happy that I had it as a tester. It came with 2 other ones that I think I still have one I'm working through that's just normal, but I do like the fact that it's more of a kind of lotiony base and not a silicone base. I just didn't like that reflect. Alrighty, so eye primers. I have the Palladio Herbal Eyeshadow Primer. It didn't really do too much. It doesn't kind of cancel out my eyelid veins or anything like that, so I probably won't repurchase this. And then I also have the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. Again, same deal. I rather use concealer, so I'm not going to be repurchasing these. The last couple of tidbits that I have here that are empty is the Essence Make It Brow. I finally used this up and I loved it, and it's a little bit more watery than some of the other brow gels that I've used in the past. I do want to try the e.l.f. one, so that's probably what my next buy will be, and if I end up not liking that, I'll probably go back to this because I love this one, and this one is in the shade Soft Brownie Brows. Love it. I have them in all different colors, by the way. I have like the blondie brow, the brown, the soft brown. I have them all. I do have, let's see here, the Peter Thomas Roth Clinical Care Brows to Die For Turbo Brow Treatment and Gel. I find that the gel itself it flakes and it's not great. And then this brush, I mean, it's huge. So it gets all over your skin. So I definitely would not be repurchasing this, and I don't feel like it made my brows grow any more than it normally would. So, I mean, it's kind of like, I feel like it's a little gimmicky, just for me. Then I've got some mascaras here. I have the Smashbox X-Rated Mascara Volumizer. This one flaked all over my skin after I put it on. I mean, I would have raccoon eyes. It was ridiculous. The brush is not bad, but not my favorite. I wouldn't recommend it. And then also the Better Than Sex Mascara Waterproof. Love this, would definitely repurchase it. But the L'Oreal, what is it? The L'Oreal The L'Oreal Lash Paradise, I think they come in a waterproof formula, and I like that one because it's exactly the same product. It's what I have on my eyes today, and honestly, like, the brush is exactly the same. So I definitely will not be repurchasing this when I can get it for a fraction of the price. And the last thing I have, which I don't know if e.l.f. makes this anymore, so don't, They used to, and I used to love this, and this is like one of the original lip oils from the drugstore. This is, what is this even called? This is Nude Kiss from e.l.f. and it is a lip oil. Let me see if I can get anything out of here. I've been scraping the sides of this for ages. I love this stuff. It is a lip oil and it's got like this beautiful tint to it. It's like a purpley nude that's my lips but better. And I just, oh God, I loved it so much because of the brush too. It's just so pretty. And this is one of my backups because I had bought a bunch of backups. It's just so good. I love it so much. Got a couple different lip oils from different companies, but nothing like this. And I'm still on the hunt. So if you guys know if they still make this, please let me know because I would buy like stock in it because it's so good. But yeah, Nude Kiss is, Nude Kiss is my jam, let me tell you. Love it. All right, so those are my empties. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more content like this, please let me know in the comments below. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. I love that you guys are here. And if you have video ideas, I am very active in my comments and in my community tab. So I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful afternoon, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.